Now we have to move the next chapter, chapter 9, calculus of variation. Here we have to discuss the section 47 and 48. Then if you consider the calculus of variation is a branch of mathematics to find the minimum path between 2 points. Minimum area between 2 points revolving about the x-axis, and minimum time length which a bead will slide from a point P to a point in a vertical line. If you consider a 2 point, how will you find a minimum? It may be length, it may be minimum area which cover this length, then it may be if you consider any curve from one point to another point, what will be the quickest descent. Then let P and Q have the coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2, and consider the family of functions y is equal to y of x that satisfy y of x1 equal to y1, y of x2 is equal to y2. Then here they consider the family y is equal to y of x that satisfy the boundary condition y of x1 is equal to y1 and y of x2 is equal to y2. Then the graph of equation number 1 was joint P and Q. Then we wish to find the function in this family that minimizes an integral of the form I of y is equal to integral x1 x2 f of x y y dash dx. The function is f of x y y dash is a function. Then to see that this problem indeed contains the others, we note that the length of the curve 1, equation number 1, y is equal to y of x is L is equal to integral x1 x2 root of 1 plus y dash square dx. Then that the area of the surface of revolution obtained by revolving it about the x-axis is s is equal to integral x1 x2 2 pi y root of 1 plus y dash square dx. This is nothing but area of revolution. Then in the case of the curve of quickest descent, the total time of descent that the integral to be minimized is integral x1 x2 root of 1 plus y dash square divided by root of 2 gy dx. Here this formula is introduced. Here the formula is introduced to the gravities also, and the unknown function y of x that have continuous second derivatives and satisfy the given boundary condition y of x1 is equal to y1, y of x2 is equal to y2 is called a admissible function. Then here accordingly the function f of x y y dash occurring in the equation I of y is equal to integral x1 x2 f of x y y dash dx has the respective forms root of 1 plus y dash square 2 pi y root of 1 plus y dash whole square and root of 1 plus y dash square by root of 2 gy in our three problems. For finding minimum value, it may be length, area, Then we have to find a general we have to find an equation for finding minimum value. Then further we have to further we are to going to find the general equation, which is Euler differential equation for an extremal. Then we have to find the general equation, which is Euler differential equation. Then we have to find the minimum value. Then how will find the Euler differential equation? First, assume that there is an admissible function y of x that minimizes the integral I is equal to integral x1 x2 f of x y y dash dx, which is equation number 1. Then we have the graph, the curve y equal to y of x from the point P to Q from x1 to x2. Then we have to alter the curve y of x. Then we have to consider another curve eta of x. Then here we have to consider this type of we have to take the variations. Then we have to consider the curve y equal to y of x. This is alter the curve y equal to y of x. Then we have to get this portion y bar of x equal to y of x plus alpha eta of x. Here this portion is alpha eta of x. In the graph we have the arc y of x. Then we have to find the arc eta of x. Let eta of x be the any function with the property that eta double dash of x is continuous, because here we can choose the admissible functions. Admissible functions means second derivative continuous and it also must have some boundary points, that is eta of x1 equal to eta of x2 equal to 0. Then alpha be the small parametry. Alpha be the small parametry. Then here we have y bar of x equal to y of x plus alpha eta of x, which is equation number 3. And y bar of x represent a one parametric family of admissible functions, since it satisfies the boundary conditions and continuous second derivative exists. The vertical derivative of a curve in this family from the minimizing curve y of x is alpha eta of x. Then here we have the equation y bar of x equal to y of x plus alpha eta of x. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ y of x നമ്മൾ എടുത്തിട്ട് അവിടെ നമുക്ക് y bar of x കിട്ടി. ഇവിടെ ആൽഫയുടെ വാല്യൂവിനനുസരിച്ചായിരിക്കും ഇത് മാക്സിമം ആണോ മിനിമം ആണോ എന്നൊക്കെ നോക്കണത്. വെൻ ആൽഫ ഈക്വൽ ടു 0, y bar of x is equal to y of x. When alpha is equal to 0, y bar of x equal to y of x. So it depends on the value of alpha. Then from each choice of the function eta of x, the minimizing function y of x belongs to the family and corresponding to the family of the parametry alpha equal to 0. Now with eta of x fixed, now we substitute y bar of x and y bar dash of x in equation number 1. Here our equation number 1 is I of alpha is equal to integral x1 to x2 f of x y y dash. This is our equation number 1. This is our equation 1. Then we substitute y bar of x and y bar dash of x in equation number 1. Therefore we get I of alpha equal to integral x1 to x2 f of y of x plus alpha eta of x y dash of x plus alpha eta dash of x dx. When alpha equal to 0, equation 3 yields. Therefore y dash of y bar of x equal to y of x. Since y of x minimize the integral, and we know that I alpha must have a minimum when alpha equal to 0. By elementary calculus, a necessary condition for this is the vanishing of the derivative of I dash of x when alpha equal to 0, that is I dash of 0 is equal to 0. The derivative I dash of x can be computed by differentiating equation 4 under the integral sign, that is dl by di by d alpha is equal to integral x1 to x2 dou by dou alpha f of x y of x plus alpha eta of x y dash of x plus alpha eta dash of x dx. Then I dash of alpha is equal to integral x1 to x2 dou by dou alpha f of x y bar dash dx, which is equation number 5. By the chain rule for differential function of several variables, here we have several variables x y bar dash. Then f is derivative. We can write f is derivative of 3 variables. Then we have to find the partial derivatives. Then dou by dou x of f of x y bar dash, which is equal to dou f by dou x into dou x by dou alpha, then dou f by dou y bar into dou y bar by dou alpha plus dou f by dou y bar dash into dou y bar dash by dou alpha. Here the first derivative is 0, then therefore 0 plus dou f by dou y bar eta of x plus dou f by dou y bar dash into eta dash of x. Here y bar of x is y of x plus alpha eta of x. Therefore we can derivate this, then we can get dou f by dou y bar into eta of x plus dou f by dou y bar dash into eta dash of x. Then equation 5 becomes I dash of alpha equal to integral x1 to x2 dou f by dou y bar eta of x plus dou f by dou y bar dash eta of x eta dash of x dx. This is equation number 6. Now I dash of 0 is equal to 0 by putting alpha equal to 0 in equation 6 yields. Therefore integral x1 to x2 dou f by dou y bar eta of x plus dou f by dou y bar dash eta dash of x dx is equal to 0, which is equation number 7. Then we can eliminate by integrating the second term by, we can eliminate eta dash of x by integrating the second term by parts. Eta dash of x നെ നമ്മൾ eliminate ചെയ്യുന്നത് integrating by parts വെച്ചിട്ടാണ്. Then we have to consider the second term, this, then we have to integrate by parts. Then here we have to consider the integral x1 to x2 dou f by dou y bar dash eta dash of x dx. Here this term is first term, this term is second term. Then we have to integrate dou f by dou y bar dash eta of x with the limit x1 x2 minus integral of x1 x2 eta of x d by dx of dou f by dou y bar dash dx. Here this term will be 0. Then 0 minus integral x1 x2 eta of x d by dx of dou f by dou y bar dash dx. Then our equation 7, our equation 7 becomes അതായത് നമ്മൾ ഇൻ്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വെച്ചാൽ പാർട്ട്, this is the integration. We have to this equation becomes integral x1 x2 dou f by dou y bar eta of x minus eta of x d by dx of dou f by dou y bar dash of dx equal to 0. Then we have to eta of x നെ നമ്മൾ പുറത്തേക്ക് എടുക്കുക. ഇൻ്റഗ്രൽ x1 x2 eta of x dou f by dou y bar minus d by dx of dou f by dou bar dash dx equal to 0. This is equation number 8. Then we know that I dash of x equal to 0, then y bar of x equal to y of x. Therefore integral x1 x2 eta of x dou f by dou y minus dou d by dx of dou f by dou y dash into dx equal to 0. Here which implies d by dx of dou f by dou y dash minus dou f by dou y equal to 0. With a fixed choice of the function eta of x, the integral must vanish for every such function, which implies eta d by dx of dou f by dou y dash minus dou f by dou y equal to 0. This is the Euler equation. Then if y of x is an admissible function that minimize the integral I is equal to f of x y dash dx, then y is satisfy the integral, then converse is not true. If y of x is an admissible function that satisfy the Euler's equation, then y of x may or may not minimize the integral I. Any admissible solution of Euler's equation is called stationary functions or stationary curve. Solution of Euler's equation which are unrestricted by the boundary condition are called extremal. In general, dou f by dou y dash is a function of x explicitly and also implicitly y dash. So the Euler's differential equation can be written the expanded form. Then we have the Euler's equation. Dou by dx of dou f by dou y dash minus dou f by dou y equal to 0. Then we have the Euler's equation, and in എല്ലാ കണ്ടീഷനിലും നമുക്ക് ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അപ്പോൾ we have to return the expanded form. നമ്മൾ ഇത് കുറച്ച് എക്സ്പാൻഡ് ചെയ്യാണ്. Then we know here the function f of x, y, z, then df by dt. How we have to find df by dt. It is which is equal to rho f by tau f by tau x into dx by dt plus tau f by tau y into dy by dt plus tau f by tau z into dz by dt. In similarly, we have the equation, then we have to expand it. First, tau by tau x of tau f by tau y dash into dx by dx plus tau by tau y of tau f by tau y dash into dy by dx plus tau by tau y dash into y dash of tau f by tau f by tau y dash into dy dash of dx. Then the remaining minus term minus tau f by tau y, which is equal to 0. Then this term will be f y dash x. Then this term will be f y dash y dy by dx. Then this term f y dash dy dash by dx. Then remaining term minus tau f by tau y. Then finally we get f y dash x plus f y dash y dy by dx plus f y dash dy dash by dx minus tau f by tau y, which is equal to 0. Since y dash is equal to dy by dx, then we arrange we have to arrange this. First here y dash is dy by dx, then dy dash by dx is, have to consider this. Then therefore we get f y dash d square y by dx square plus f y dash dy by dx plus f y dash x minus fy, which is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. This equation of second order, this is a second order equation, unless f y dash is equal to 0. ഇവിടെ എഫ് വൈ ഡാഷ് 0 ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇതൊരു ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡിഗ്രി ഡിഫറൻഷ്യൽ ഇക്വേഷൻ ആവും. So the extremals, that is a solution constitute a two parametric family of course, and among the stationary functions and those in which the alpha parametry are chosen to fit the given boundary condition. Then we here we have three cases. Then we have to discuss the first case A. Then in case A, if x and y are missing from the function, ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് 3 കേസ് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിൽ അതായത് നമുക്ക് സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് 3 കേസ് പറയുന്നത്. അതിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് കേസ്, ഇഫ് എക്സ് ആൻഡ് വൈ ആർ മിസ്സിങ് ഫ്രം ദി ഫങ്ഷൻ, എക്സും വൈയും ഫങ്ഷനിൽ മിസ്സിങ് ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ then the Euler equation is reduced to f y dash d square y by dx square is equal to 0. And if f y dash not equal to 0, then d square y by dx square is equal to 0, which implies dy by dx equal to z1. Therefore y is equal to z1x plus z2. Y is equal to z1x plus c1x plus c2. So the extremals are all straight lines. Then case B, if y is missing from the function, f, then Euler's equation 1 becomes d by dx of dou f by dou y dash equal to 0. Integrate, we get dou f by dou y dash is equal to 0. These are the extremal. Then case C, if x is missing from the function f, then the Euler equation can be integrated to dou f by dou y dash minus f is equal to z. For that, consider d by dx of dou f by dou y dash into y dash minus f. Then we have here used the total differentiation. Then we get dou by dou x of dou f by dou y dash into y dash minus f dx by dx plus dou by dou y of dou f by dou y dash minus f dy by dx plus dou by dou y dash of dou f by dou y dash into y dash minus f into dy by dy dash by dx. Then we have to write y dash here, y dash into dou by dou x of dou f by dou y dash plus dou f by dou y dash into dou y dash by dou x minus dou f by dou x plus y dash into dou by dou y of dou f by dou y dash into dy by dx plus dou f by dou y dash by dy into dy by dx minus dou f by dou y into dy by dx plus y dash plus dou by dou y dash dou f by y dash dy dash by dx plus df by dou f by dou y dash by dou y dash into dy dash by dx minus dou f by dou y dash dy by dx. Here we have used first of all here we have to multiply this d by dx of dou f by dou y dash f and this, then we get this section. Then here next we have to write here we have to take an y dash, we get this we taken y dash, y ഡാഷിനെ പുറത്തെടുത്താൽ നമുക്ക് ഇത്രയും ടേം കിട്ടും. അതേപോലെ ഡോ എഫ് ബൈ ഡോ വൈ ഡാഷിനെടുത്താൽ ഇത് കിട്ടും. ദെൻ ദീസ് ആർ ദി റിമൈനിങ് ടേംസ്. ഡോ എഫ് ബൈ ഡോ എക്സ് മൈനസ് ഡോ എഫ് ബൈ ഡോ എക്സ് dou f by dou y into dy by dx, dou f by dou y dash dy by dx, this then which is equal to this is the form of total differentiation. We have to write y dash into d by dx of dou f by dou y dash plus dou f by dou y dash into d by dx of y dash, then the remaining terms. Then we have to write y dash of d by dx of dou f by dou y dash minus dou f by dou f by dou y minus dou f by dou x, which is equal to 0 because here the missing term is x. Then which implies d by dx of dou f by dou y dash into y dash minus f is equal to 0. Integrating dou f by dou y dash into y dash minus f is equal to 0. These are the extremals. Then here we have discussed this 3 sections, and next we have to discuss the problems. We have to move into examples. The question is to find the shortest curve joining 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2, which we know intuitively to be a straight line. We must minimize the arc length. We must minimize the arc length of the integral I equal to integral x1 x2 root of 1 plus y dash all square dx. First we have the Euler's equation is I is equal to integral x1 x2 f x by y dash dx. Comparing these two equations, f of x y dash is equal to root of 1 plus y dash x square. Since x and y are missing here, x and y are missing, we use the case A with the f y dash d square y by dx power x equal to 0. If y dash is not equal to 0, means d square y by square is equal to 0. Then we know that f of y dash is equal to root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Then we have to find fy dash and fy dash y dash. Here fy dash is equal to 1 by 2 root of 1 plus y dash whole square into 2y dash, which is equal to y dash by root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Then if y dash y dash is equal to we have to differentiate this portion root of 1 plus we have to get root 1 plus y dash whole square into 1 minus y dash into 1 by 2 root of 1 plus y dash whole square into 2y dash divided by 1 plus y dash square into whole square. Then it is equal to we have at 1 by 1 plus y dash whole square all raised to 3 by 2. Then then 1 by 1 plus y dash whole square all raised to 3 by 2 is not equal to 0. Here is not equal to 0. Therefore, the d square y by dx square is equal to 0, which implies y is equal to c1x plus c2. Then we have to find c1 and c2. Apply the boundary conditions. Y of x1 is equal to y1, y of x2 is equal to y2. When x is equal to x1, y1 is equal to c1 x1 plus c2. When x is equal to x2, and y2 is equal to c1 x2 plus c2. Then which implies c1 is equal to, here we have to rearrange and the y1 minus y2 and c1 x1 minus c1 x2, then c2 minus c2, this is cancelled. So c1 is equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Then c2 is equal to y1 minus c1 x1 from this equation. Then y1 is equal to, have to put the value of c1, y1 minus y2 x1 minus x2 into x1. Then we have to write x1 y1 minus x2 y2 minus y1 x1 minus y2 x2, which is equal to x1 y1 minus x2 y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Then substitute y equal to c1x plus c2, y equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2, x plus y1 minus y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2 into x1. Then y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2 into x minus x1 plus y1. Then we have this is going to just here, then y here is y, then this is moved to next this side, therefore y minus y1, then this is moved to this side, therefore y minus y1 divided by x minus x1 is equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Then this is the shortest distance. Then this is the shortest curve joining our 2 points. Then we have to discuss the next example. The example is to find the curve joining the points x1, y1 and x2, y2 that yields a surface of revolution of minimum area when revolved about the x-axis. Then here we must minimize I equal to integral x1 x2 2 pi y root of 1 plus y dash square dx. Then f of x y dash is equal to 2 pi y root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Here the function is this. We have to equating f of x y dash is equal to 2 pi y root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Here the missing term is x. Here x is missing. Therefore dou f by dou y dash into y dash is equal to y dash minus f is equal to z. Then we have to find dou f by dou y dash. Then dou f by dou y dash is equal to 2 pi y into 1 by 2 root of 1 plus y dash whole square into 2y dash into y dash. Then 2 pi we have to put in this equation dou f by dou y dash. Value of this we have to value of this dou f by dou y dash ന്റെ വാല്യൂ നമ്മൾ ഇതിൽ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. Therefore we get 2 pi y 1 by 2 root of 1 plus y dash 2y dash into y dash minus 2 pi y root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Then 2 pi നെ പുറത്തെടുക്കുക. Here the common term is taken. 2 pi into y dash square divided by root of 1 plus y dash square minus y into 1 plus root of 1 plus y dash square is equal to z. Then 2 pi is equal to here we have to divide it and multiply the term root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Then we get this, then which is equal to z. Then 2 pi equal to y into y dash square minus y into y dash whole square divided by root of 1 plus y dash whole square equal to z. Then we have to get 2 pi is equal to this. Then we have to write 2 pi y equal to c into root of 1 plus y dash square. Then y equal to c by 2 pi into root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Then y is equal to c1. We have to write this one as c by 2 pi is c1. Then c1 into root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Then have to squaring this term. Then y square is equal to c1 square into 1 plus y dash square dash whole square. Then y square is equal to c1 square plus c1 square y dash whole square. Then c1 square y dash whole square is equal to y square minus c1 square. Then c1 y dash is equal to root of y square minus c1 square. Then here we have to use the variable separable form. Then c1 dy by dx equal to root of y square c1 square. Then we have to separate the variables. c1 into dy by root of y square minus c1 square equal to dx. Then we integrate. X is equal to c1 integral dy by root of y square minus c1 square plus c2. Then we know that integral dx by root of x square minus a square is there are two types of result. First is log x plus root of x square minus a square divided by a plus c. Another one is cosec inverse x by a plus c. Then we have to write c1 cosec inverse y by c1 plus c2. Then we have to rearrange this we will get x minus c2 by c1 equal to cos h inverse y by c1. Then we have to write y by c1 equal to cos h into x minus c2 by c1. Then y is equal to c1 cos h into x minus c2 c1. The extremals are therefore continuous and require a minimal surface if it exists. Must be obtained by revolving the quaternary. This is the answer of the example. Next, we have to move the example 3 to find the curve of quickest descent in the figure. Then we must minimize I is equal to integral x1 x2 root of 1 plus y dash whole square divided by root of 2 gy dx. Then here our f of x y dash is equal to root of 1 plus y dash of whole square divided by root of 2 gy. Then this is here x is missing. Therefore tau f by tau y dash into y dash minus f is equal to z. Here this similar procedure of example 2. Then we have to find tau f by tau y dash and substitute the value in this equation. We will get 1 by root of 2 gy into 1 by 2 root of 1 plus y dash whole square into 2 y dash into y dash minus root of 1 plus y dash whole square divided by root of 2 gy equal to z. Then we will rearrange and we will get y1 dash of whole square minus we will get y dash of whole square minus 1 plus y dash of whole square divided by root of 2 gy into root of 1 plus y dash whole square is equal to c. Then some arrangements we will get this equation. Then we have to write minus 1 which is equal to minus 1 divided by root of 2 gy into root of 1 plus y dash whole square is equal to z. Then we have then here then which is equal to minus 1 by root of 2g. Then we are taking root y in this section, this part, that is minus 1 by root of 2g into root of y into 1 plus y dash whole square which is equal to c. Then we have to write minus 1 by root of 2g by c equal to root of y into 1 plus y dash whole square. Then this term, then we have to squaring both sides. We will get y of 1 plus y dash whole square equal to minus 1 by root of 2g whole square. Then we have to take, this is a constant term, we have to take this term by c1. Then we have y1. Then here we take some arrangement. Here we have to write y plus y into y dash whole square equal to c1. Then y dash whole square is equal to c1 divided by y minus y, which is equal to c1 minus y by y. Then y dash is equal to root of c1 minus y by y. Then y dash is dy by dx, and dy by dx equal to root of c1 minus y divided by y. Then variable separable, we have to separate the variable dy by root of c1 minus y by y equal to dx. Then integrating this term, we will get x is equal to integral y by c1 minus y dy plus c2. Then we have to integrate in this part. We will put y is equal to c1 sin square theta, then dy by d theta is equal to c1 2 sin theta cos theta. Then x is equal to integral root of c1 sin square theta divided by c1 minus c1 sin square theta into c1 2 sin theta cos theta d theta plus c2. Then integral is equal to integral, here we c1, the c1 is common, we have to take c1, then c1 is cancelled. Then we have integral sin square theta by 1 minus sin square theta into 2 c1 sin theta cos theta d theta plus c2. Then we have to take 2c1, then 2c1 into integral sin theta, here 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. Then we have to write it sin theta by cos theta. Then 2c1 is already taken, then the remaining is sin theta and cos theta. Therefore 2c1 integral sin theta cos theta into sin theta cos theta d theta plus c2. Then cos theta we cancelled, then it's equal to 2c1 into integral sin square theta d theta plus c2. Then sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, then 2 and be cancelled, therefore which is equal to, then we have to integrate 1 minus 2 cos theta d theta, which is equal to c1 into theta minus sin 2 theta divided by 2 plus c2. Then which implies x is equal to c1 by 2 into 2 theta minus sin 2 theta plus c2. Then if we have to put 2 theta is equal to 5, then x is equal to c1 by 2 into 5 minus sin 5. Then we have to consider, we know that y is equal to c1 sin square theta, which is equal to c1 sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Then c1 by 2 into c1 by 2 into 1 minus cos 2 theta, then c1 by 2 into 1 minus cos 5. Because 2 theta is 5, we have already taken 2 theta is equal to 5. So the resulting stationary curve is the cycloid. The resulting stationary curve is cycloid. Then x is equal to a of 5 minus sin theta and y is equal to a of 1 minus cos 5. Generated by a circle of radius a rolling under the x-axis, where a is chosen so that first inverted as passes through the point x2 y2. Then this is the answer of the example 3.